Oh, hi, podcast listeners. There's many ways you can listen to the Real Nerds podcast. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can also subscribe on Stitcher Radio. You want to send us a Twitter message? You can do that. It's so easy, at Real Nerds. Like us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com, where there'll be a lot of articles for you to not only read, but to listen to our previous shows. Do you like your stories told through pictures? Then you can also follow us at Real Nerds on Instagram. You can also call us, 720-6nerds5. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd can...
talk film! I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action! Real nerds.
Welcome, everybody, to another star-filled Real Nerds podcast. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, Brad.
Yeah, Starfield?
Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, we're not stars of anything.
You'd think if, me doing this for 13 years, I would be better at this. And I'm not, because it's actually 14 years. So,
Yeah. This is the last episode of the volume 13 of this show.
I know. It always trips me out. It's funny. I think I forgot to tell you that I got recognized a few weeks ago with my wife. Did I tell you that?
Your wife recognized you?
She did, after all these years. No, I was out with her. Where the hell were we? Fuck. We had been at a movie theater or something. But someone came up to me and said, "You're Ryan from Real Nerds, aren't you?"
Nice. Then he pulled out a gun. I didn't like your review of...
believe it. Yeah, they're like, "You said you didn't like..." I'm trying to think of the last movie I really disliked that we saw.
Yeah, it's been pretty mid lately.
Yeah. Besides, Thunderbolts was great. But yeah, because, last year when we did Film Explosion, I thought it was a really down year for movies. So, yeah. Anyways, every week we see a new movie and we podcast our experience of the world. And like you mentioned, this is the last episode of Volume 13. So thanks to everybody who's been on this journey with us. We have tons of content. I know I mentioned it in last week's show, but we were able to finally fix our feed, and all our Fan Expo interviews are, the remaining of them are up. Our new website has been redesigned. We look really cool. We're going to be back at Fan Expo, like I mentioned last week. There'll be plenty of chances to connect with us. And I'll just keep mentioning it every week until we do Fan Expo. We are doing a scavenger hunt, and when we get the map of the expo, which should be in a couple weeks, we'll be able to lock that down. Brad, are we going to publish that beforehand, or do you have to see us at our booth to get it? What was your idea with that?
I was thinking you have to come by the booth to get, we're going to print out, the map, right? So
yeah,
this be a hand-drawn map. So we're going to take, the con map, and we're going to revamp it to, Friday the 13th Crystal Lake theme map,
Cool.
And then,
yeah.
The whole booth is set in 1980. Yeah, 1980. So it's going to be analog. You got to do scavenger hunt analog, right?
Yeah.
No,
cool.
Digital. Can't use your phone for this thing. Although you'll need to use your phone to take pictures of this stuff on the scavenger hunt.
Besides the part where you have to complete the scavenger hunt. However.
To prove that you did it, yes.
Yeah. But other than that, it's all analog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just excited to get working on it because I feel like we have a few extra weeks more than we had last time to do the Pizza Hut one. So
yeah.
And the stickers are already done, so cross that off the list.
Yeah, we got that going. I think we should get together soon and hammer out the deets.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing is just making that Crystal Lake sign. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. I don't know. if we just print it and then cut around wood.
Yeah. I mean, I can vinyl print it, but I feel like it should be hand painted, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we have all that access to all that wood, so I feel like I could do that. But probably the less cumbersome thing to do is to use Ava foam and just cut out
okay.
Be lighter and less scratchy.
But it won't look as cool.
I don't know. We could, like I made the shredder helmet out of that, so
That's true.
I could carve like the wood pattern into it and then just put vinyl on top of it.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
So we'll make a date in the next week, Brad, and we'll have dinner and hammer out the details.
And then fuck.
Yes, that's just implied.
Yeah.
Cool, Brad. We saw Clown in a Cornfield. Do you recommend this film?
God, I've seen so much people getting butchered like this past couple weeks. You'll see in my what we've been watching. I've watched a lot of people die on screen, and I was actually into like a lot of the humor of this movie. It's from the director of Tucker and Dale versus Evil, so that explains a lot.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the like humorous elements of it. Everything else is kind of standard, like it's a little bit of a hot fuzz narrative going on. So when that's revealed, I was like not super stoked. And it's based on a book or some YA novels, so I feel like there's a lot of stuff that didn't make it in here that might have made more sense. But I think I think the characters and the vibe is a little more fun than this kind of movie would usually have. So I enjoyed it more than others like this.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat too. God, I'm tired of us agreeing with shit. But I didn't have a lot of expectations for it because I don't even think I saw a trailer for it. It's one of these films that I'm seeing because we see a new movie every week, and I wasn't sure if it's really the only new movie. And I was pleasantly surprised. I'm in the same boat as you. I think the humor landed pretty well. It was gory, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Here's the trailer for Clown in a Cornfield.
It's time to sweeten the day with the marvel of Bay Pen brand corn syrup. That's right. A little drop of Bay Pen makes everything better. Just take it from Friendo.
Hey, check it out. It's Friendo.
Everyone's favorite clown. Now, tell me, folks, are you a friend of Friendo? I know I am.
What the fuck?
We're gonna die.
And remember, kids,
never fuck with Friendo.
Clown in Cornfield takes place in a small town in America where there used to be a factory that made corn syrup, and it went under, and it opens in 1992, I believe. And these teenagers are butchered by a literal clown in a cornfield, which I will say I do appreciate the movie, giving you exactly what it's supposed to be. There wasn't any, what it could be. No, it's literally a dude dressed up like a clown killing people. We flash forward, 30 years, and a doctor and his daughter are moving into the town after his wife and her mother died from an overdose. And while she's there, you get this weird vibe from the town. And you brought up Hot Fuzz. That's a great analogy where you're this outsider coming into this town, and everything just seems a little off.
Yeah.
You know, the town is holding a big dark secret, which eventually you learn it does. You find out that a lot of people are down on their luck because the factory burned down, and it was.
They
Go
blame
ahead,
they blame the local kids for it.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
one of the kids is the heir to the factory, so
they all think he's like an entitled kid who can get away with anything, and yeah.
but they also make these YouTube videos of a killer clown based on the mascot for this corn syrup factory, and his name's Friendo. But it turns out there is a real Friendo in town killing people. More so the teenagers that are part of this group that are giving the town kind of a bad name. And the movie moves really quickly. It goes slowly. You meet the sheriff, played by Will Sasso, and he seems a little off too. They're all getting done for the school year. They're having this big party at this barn, and then Friendo shows up and starts killing people. And we quickly learn that it is not one Friendo, but it is a whole gob of Friendos. Again, going with the Hot Fuzz. So you said that, now I'm like, oh yeah, this does definitely have a Hot Fuzz vibe to it.
Yeah, so now you're just now you've got like, okay, well, how, like, it seems like an infinite number of friendos. You're like, okay, how can there be this many people getting away with this? And then so the kids just are on the run from all these friendos, and then you slowly get revealed like who they really are.
Yeah, and they definitely die in brutal ways. They don't skimp on the violence. Which, you said it was a YA novel, and so are young adult novels this gory? I don't know. I guess I've never really read one.
Maybe I guess you can, like, because you're not showing anything, you can just like write more elaborately, and it's like up to your imagination to like exacerbate the violence in a book.
Yeah.
I haven't read a lot of like slasher books, so I don't know.
I don't know either.
But we're in spoiler territory. So you find out like all these clowns are basically most of the like disgruntled adults in the town. And then they're just they're trying to, as soon as like the heir kid, who's the heir, like got hauled away, I was like, okay, it's his dad.
Yeah.
Like there's no way he would leave the other kids here. They're protecting him for some reason. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and so this movie I had a lot of fun with, and you're right, the comedy is great. I think the violence is really cool.
Yeah, I love the joke when they find the rotary phone.
Yeah.
They're like, what kind of phone is this?
That is really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, that stuff's fun. My one quibble with the movie is it had the James Bond villain thing where.
Yeah.
But why did they let her live? I don't understand why.
So he could tell everyone his plan.
I guess because they're chasing her, and that scene was really cool where there's 5 or 6 of friendos trying to get into the car because she doesn't know how to drive a stick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, they spend so much time like offing the other kids really fast that I don't know why they captured her other than just like she's the audience, so we gotta keep her alive so we can explain what's going on. Yeah, it's a little not great.
To me, it'd be more fun if they broke in the truck, she got away somehow, and she ran to the barn, and then that's where she saw all of them.
Like runs in on them.
Yeah. So that's my only really, because other than that, I had a lot of fun with the movie. That's my only little slight critique of it, is it was really unnecessary to do. It seemed, we talked a couple weeks ago about being lazy in or last week lazy with, Red Guardian just showing up. That to me seems lazy on the exposition part. oh, well, we'll just have Kevin Durant just, spew what's going on and scene chewing stuff,
Yeah. I also didn't like, they have that kill in 1992 and they don't do anything about it until 2025. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, why were they dormant? And I guess those adults would have been like 30 years younger. So, like, they would have killed them, other kids, as Friendo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The logistics of everything, it doesn't add up. It was but there was also that fun reveal of like, the guy she's crushing on, the air kid. You find out he's gay. Like,
yeah.
That was a good surprise.
That part's fun. Even the dad where he's operating on the friendo that lost a hand, and he kind of outsmarts them all. And I mean, it's fun. Like, the movie's really fun.
Yeah. And then the weird kid, I forget what his name is, but like the one who walks her to school, you find out like why he's weird and everything.
Yeah. It's just, and I think they did it right. It's always fun going to a film not knowing what to expect, and you end up being entertained in the movie, because I had no expectations for this movie. Did you see a trailer for it ever?
No. I saw like a lot of my horror friends like posting like, "Hey, this is coming out this week. You should see it." Like, there might be some Denver people involved with it. So, but I didn't see a trailer. No. No,
and I like the poster was cool. So, I had fun with it, and that's what this podcast is all about. Going into a movie and expecting it to be good, and I had a good time with Clown in a Cornfield. So, there's not much more I can add.
Well, I was also frustrated with like Kevin Durant's character, just like I hope there's a sequel, because it's really anticlimactic that he just drove away.
Yeah, true.
With no consequences. But and he also had like that one clown like just appears, the one that gets run over. No. Like, where was he like that whole time, just like hanging out outside, not hearing all the other stuff going on?
Or he's like, late.
Yeah. Like he was in the barn when she woke up, and then he's like, I'm gonna go outside and take her, and he's like doesn't come back when everything else is going down. He just waits. He's just like, I'm gonna wait out here until, in case anyone tries to escape, I guess.
Yeah.
So
good for him. So Corinne sent in a Showtime. I'm not going to listen to it because she spoils Andor, and I'm still a few episodes behind. So here's Corinne talking about the latest Star Wars adventure. Thank you, Corinne. We appreciate you sending it in. I'll listen to it when I'm done with Andor, because I know how passionate you are about Star Wars. So I'm guessing it'll probably be a really good listen.
I watched it. Now I'm going to spoil it for you. Just kidding.
You son of a bitch. Does it? I mean, obviously I know where it's going to end. I just, I like the character moments. Hey, here's some nerd news for the week.
It's real news.
So they delayed Grand Theft Auto 6, Brad. Are you surprised?
For a game that I wasn't like rushing out to get? No.
All right. Well, perfect. It's the community's up in arms. I'm not surprised. I mean, they've been working on it for, when did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out? I think it came out in the early PlayStation 4 life cycle.
Yeah, I saw a meme where like they showed the release schedule of all the Rockstar games, and there's just been like nothing for like a decade. So it's been a while.
Grand Theft Auto 5 though is I think it's sold something like 600 million copies or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they've had like that in Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. So like those 4 games, and then this. So, but yeah, they've obviously made a ton of money. So there's like, I don't see why they need to like rush out like a Manhunt or State of Emergency sequel or something.
Or Bully,
Or Bully, yeah. So just work on this. It's a huge, complicated game that is probably the biggest world map in existence.
Yeah, so it's cool. Also, Brad, they delayed the release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem 2 for a full year. Did you know that they were even making a sequel? Because I had no idea.
I figured there's a sequel coming, but I would like,
Yeah, I
I was
knew
in
there
a
was
rush for it. Like they had the Tales from the TMNT TV show in the interim, so whatever.
Yeah, I knew they were going to make another one, obviously, because that one ends with Shredder appearing.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they were working on it already, and it was supposed to come out next July or next May or something, and they pushed it a year.
It does
which is
seem
fine
like,
if
make it better, but yeah, like I'm also like you did like a lot of the technical stuff is already made, so like why is it taking longer, you know?
Hey, welcome to Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Because those movies were supposed to come out every 2 years, and now it's basically 5 years in between each movie.
Yeah, it's tough, but there's worse things to worry about.
As long as they make it cool, I thought Mutant Mayhem was really fun, and the art style was really awesome. So as long as they continue that, I'm down.
Yeah. Just give us like a really good story.
Yeah. They could really just follow, the original comic books, and you'd have a great Shredder story.
Yeah. We haven't really had like a good Shredder Turtles story. Like I know the Bay ones, Shredder was the villain in it, but there wasn't really like that personal connection that he had in the original 91. So maybe they can figure that out, crack that one.
Agreed. And that's the big movie news and nerd news. You like what I've been doing the last couple of weeks? I've just been saying nerd news.
You rebranded it as nerd news. We actually need to get like new interstitials.
Yeah,
because we actually don't have our phone number anymore.
I know, because no one uses phones anymore.
Yeah, no one ever no one's called into that line for like 7 years. So
yeah,
it's fine to let it go.
Yeah.
But I just like to think that people are still calling it, and whoever did take it is like just inundated with like, why are people calling me about movies? This sucks.
I hope that's what happened.
Yeah.
Make my day. Cool. Hey, we watch films throughout the week in a segment I call What We've Been Watching.
So, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Brad, what'd you watch this week?
Not a lot. I've actually been playing Minecraft quite a bit.
Have you really?
Yeah. Like I started playing it and I was like, it sucks. It's actually surprisingly too limited for what I want to do with it. And then like a week later, I was like, okay, I'll give it another shot. And now I've built an Esquire. I built a Chez Artiste in it. I built a retro Pizza Hut, a Blockbuster, and Coins, Cards, and Comics.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah. So I'm building like a town of like stuff we've lost.
So Kellen is drying off from his shower, and he is not impressed with what you've built. He told me he's built a whole arena. What else have you built, buddy?
I have built a village in like 5 minutes.
He's built a village in 5 minutes. What have you done?
It did take me longer to build all those things, but they're all very accurate representations of things that existed, and not just like, you know what? You try to make a Minecraft city while you have like a 12-hour a day job.
Minecraft City in like 10 minutes.
He can make it in 10 minutes, he said. So,
are you playing,
Brad?
Are you playing on the Switch? Because there's no automation. Are you using automation?
I don't even know what that is. Do you use automation, buddy, or do you build it from the ground?
I have a thing where I copy the structure because I have like in one world I have like 10 of the exact same house. Nothing changed.
Oh.
Except for the interior.
He had 10 of the same house, and the only thing he changed was the interior. So
I'm from scratch. Actually, the most tedious thing I hate doing is paving roads. Like, it's just like, and like I guess on PC you could probably like set up a program that just does it for you, but on the Switch you like just have to hold the joystick and like not slide left or right, and I'll constantly like hit blocks and like destroy blocks, and like I've already done it. It's just like so repetitive and boring. But other than that, I watched
something, put it in the center of a giant bomb in TNT. A bomb.
Okay, sounds good, buddy. Go ahead.
So yeah, earlier ITs, I've been watching a lot of people get butchered on screen. So two of the things I watched this week were first the Slumber Party Massacre from 1982.
Yeah,
which is, I don't know if have you seen it?
I have seen it.
Yeah, it's not great.
No, it's not.
You know who the slasher is really early on. has no special. He's just a dude in a blue suit, no
There was
mask.
a lot of slasher movies in that era. Were that, not just
Yeah.
some like cool Jason type of guy.
Yeah. Yeah. These girls are just, they don't like this one girl and don't invite her to their party. And so, and she's the neighbor next door. And they just have their own party. And this dude follows them there and tries to break into their house and kill them all. And yeah, that's it. And
Yeah,
her boyfriends sneak over and they get slaughtered. And yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen it. I don't even have it rated on Letterboxd. I do own the Blu-ray. It did come out on a double feature from Scream Factory probably 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So I have seen it, yes.
There's one part, it was the weird, or the Terror Tuesday at the Alamo thing. So the host was like, order a pizza, you'll thank me later. And then there's part of the movie where a pizza delivery guy shows up to the door. And then before they open the door, they tease that the killer's, like outside in the bushes or whatever. So when they open the door, the pizza delivery guy's standing there with the pizza, but his eyes are gouged out. And I'm just like, if he's dead, like, how are his legs standing up? Like, he's not leaning on the door.
Your body's still moving until
Yeah. Well, Colin says that it's because he was just killed, so lawyered.
He died.
Cut off, so it's still activated until it locks.
Okay. Go get your jammies on and go brush your teeth and get to bed. I love you, buddy.
He was alive, but when they opened the door started opening, that's when he died.
Yep.
But it was funny when the one girl was like, "I'm going to eat the pizza. Like, I'm hungry." The other thing I watched was Dead Snow.
Oh, that's a zombie one. That's a fun one.
Yeah, Nazi zombies in the snow. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, again, like a lot of the kills are pretty cool. Yeah, it was the Weird Wednesday film, so at the Alamo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like I heard a lot about it like when it came out, but never got around to watching it because Nazi zombies. Of course, you want to see them get killed.
Yeah.
But
of all the things that deserve to die, it's definitely the Nazis.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, I watched a couple things. I watched this horror film called Azrael, that stars Samara Weaving from Ready or Not.
Oh, nice.
And it's surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. In the film, it's pretty much a silent movie. It takes place in some dystopian future, and people gave up their ability to talk because they believed you were like, I don't know the right word, but if you talked, it was bad. It's like a religious culty. And there's these people that are not really zombies, but they're kind of zombies who were like burned alive. And so they're like charred bodies that walk around, and they're really active at night. And it's pretty gory and it's pretty fun. And there's only maybe 5 minutes of dialogue in the movie, and it's only spoken by this guy who picks up this Samara Weaving's character. That's what it is. It's just this silent, gory movie that doesn't go how you think it's going to go. It's way better than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
You can find it on Hulu, I believe, is where it's at.
Okay.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to, do you know who Teresa at the Archive is? Well, I guess it's Vinegar Syndrome Denver now. She's the woman who works there always. She's the blonde-haired woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there last week, just, because they open up their mini store, which it looks like they're going to open up their big store soon. And I picked up Congo on 4K because it's the last one they had, and it's in that really cool like magnetic snap thing. and they had like 5 or 6 of them, and I really didn't want to buy it because Congo's just an okay movie. But it is a Bruce Campbell movie.
Right.
And when Vinegar Syndrome does their really fancy releases, it's really nice. But, spending $45 on it is a stretch.
Yeah.
However, when I went there and it was the last one there, I said, I can't take a chance of it not being here because it's not on their website anymore. So I got that. And as I was looking around, I don't know, a favorite movie of mine, but I used to rent it from Blockbuster. It's called Rumpelstiltskin. And it was made by the guy who made Leprechaun. And I remember it not being that great, but, me being entertained watching it. And there's this buy mail only boutique label called Video Terror or Terror Video Terror, something like that. And they made like only 2,000 of Rumpelstiltskin on 4K. And it came with the soundtrack, like a book with essays about the movie, way more than this movie ever deserved to have. And my high school Blockbuster says, man, I really want to get that. But it was like $79 on their website.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. And of course, when I was hee-hawing back and forth about getting it, it sold out. And so anyways, I was at Vinegar Syndrome Denver, and I asked Teresa there, I said, hey, do you guys get Terror Vision in here? Because they do have some really obscure labels they carry. And she said, no, we don't. She asked me what I was looking for. And I said, I'm looking for Rumpelstiltskin. And I said, you probably won't get it. There's only like 2,000 of them. And she said, you know what? Write your number down and what you want. And you know what? I don't know if I'll ever get it, but I'll give you a call if it shows up. And I told her, I don't know, because it's so like limited. And she said, you'll be surprised how much stuff we get. I said, okay, fair. So I went to Free Comic Book Day, got my comics, and as I'm driving home, she sends me a text message. This is the next day. And she says, hey, I got a used copy of Rumpelstiltskin in if you want it. And I said, I will be there. And so she sold it to me for $50, which is fine. So save some money there. But it comes with like a sticker, and it has a limited edition slipcover, which I didn't know it had. So whoever turned it in actually got the next level up. So it has a slipcover, and then it has a reversible on the inside. It has tons of special features. The movie is garbage. There's some fun parts in it, but it's literally Leprechaun rehashed. But the guy who plays Rumpelstiltskin, while he does a good job, it just isn't as fun as Warwick Davis as a Leprechaun. He does have a funny line where he says "fucketh me" because he's from
right.
1300s. And yeah, so it's about like a troll that kills people, and it doesn't really make that much sense, but it's fun. And so a big shout out to Vinegar Syndrome Denver and Teresa for telling me to write it down, and she'll get it for me, because I'm a movie like that, even though it's not that great, but it's so limited edition, I'm guessing as soon as she puts it on the floor, it's probably going to be gone in a day. So I want to give her a huge shout out for that. And I mean, the Blu-ray is cool. It has tons of special features. So yeah, watch Rumpelstiltskin. And the last thing I watched, you talked about it, I think 3 weeks ago, The Legend of Ochi.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I won't rehash what you already explained about it, but it's a cute movie. The little creatures are fun. It's interesting when you're in a world where it seems like it's modern, but it's not, and it's really isolated. And I'm guessing that's why it's on an island. But
yeah,
it's
like the same vibe as that Riddle of Fire I was talking about, where it's like it's trying to be ancient, but it's like modern day.
It's funny you say that. When I was at Vinegar Syndrome Denver, they released a really deluxe edition of that movie?
I have that deluxe edition.
I was going to buy it. Is it worth getting?
I haven't dug into it, but I like the art, so that's why I have it.
Yeah, so I got Congo instead. But
Speaking of Congo, it's on the website. I don't know what you're talking about.
is it the like clasp one?
They don't have like usually they show both, like even if it's sold out, and they only show like one version of it.
I don't know. I think my, what do you call it?
Maybe they did put like 2 listings.
My app, I think, said it was gone, but I also didn't want to take a chance.
Anyways,
yeah. So yeah, I had fun with it. I didn't know when I was watching the credits, the sound that the Ochis made was actually a dude who could do the whistles.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really fun.
Did you take Kellen to it?
I did. Yeah, and he liked it.
Yeah, I just wish there was like more story to it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's maybe my big thing, is it feels like what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
It's like more vibe than story. Like the story is just like, yeah, this girl's from a broken family and you figure out why, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I went a little more with the Ochis. I mean, I think the puppeteering was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, some of that's CGI, and that's amazing.
Yeah, so there's moments of it I thought was really cool. Yeah, my kid liked it a lot. Because, it is kind of that fantasy world vibe you get from it. And, none of the adults are likable at all. I mean, Emily Watson's character is, man, she's horrible. But I think that's the point is, there was that great moment where the little Ochi kid says, to me, home is mom. And then the little girl says, yeah, I don't have a home because her mom treats her like shit. So sad, but good. It's a good movie. Next week, Brad, we are seeing Final Destination Bloodlines. The last acting we'll see of Tony Todd, the legend who sadly passed away this year. We did have an interview with him years ago that got lost.
Yeah, no, I always think about that. Like, we did meet him in person, I don't know, like 2016, 17 or something. Yeah. And yeah, it's a shame we don't have that. It'd be great to...
Because it was a really fun interview. I remember that. And I still have it. He signed my Night of the Living Dead DVD while he was on the red carpet. So, we'll have opportunity to see Tony Todd. Very commanding presence on screen. He always had a cool voice. He recently voiced Venom in the Spider-Man 2 game on PlayStation 5, which is very fitting because he brought a lot of gravitas to that role.
Yeah, he also did Venom in the movie the first time around, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Did he?
I thought he did, but then like the 2 and 3, they were just like, well, let's let Tom Hardy do it, whatever. I thought, yeah.
Oh, you mean like the Tom Hardy Venom?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it. Well, I don't follow the Venom movie series as closely as Spider-Man, because you know how much I love Venom.
I know. He's your favorite Marvel character.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah, even more than Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's so cool. He's just so fucking badass. Just everything about him. Yay, Venom.
Venom. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Eminem.
Yeah. Oh, man, so much. So, yeah. So that should be fun. It's getting good reviews. Until next week, we'll see you at the movies.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot. A real nerd can follow the plot. And a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram, @Real Nerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it.